Hello, welcome back. Last time I finished up most of my secret hunt. I'm down to just this one final room here in the epilogue, over in this area. And then there's a post-mastery area down there. I don't know how much will be in it. This could be over in just a matter of minutes. I have plans for if that happens. So my interpretation here, after I'd looked at this briefly, is that I need to walk in here, stab the brain, have the serpent die roughly around the same time. Well, no, the brain has to open this door when I kill it so that I can step away from the bomb explosion and survive. So it seems like this is just asking me to move a brained serpent west into a hole. That sounds like a tough task, however, it doesn't sound particularly impossible. So the best way to deal with brained serpenty types is to go through something diagonally. And you know what? I feel like I may have just stumbled onto something valuable here with the pattern that I've created in the serpent's coils. So if I do this, you'll just try to go in there and get to me. I feel like if I create a pattern very much like that, but like flip this vertically, or actually just rotate it 180 degrees, then maybe I can somehow convince the serpent that going here is the best thing to do. It's a very long serpent, so I get to draw my own paths for that. The problem I see with that is it would just sort of try to eat its own tail instead of going into this little place. That's the only possible killing space. It can't die in the bomb explosion because the room already has to be clear when the bomb goes off. So I do have to specifically convince that serpent to go into this space. So what I need... alternatively, if I could be unbrained, which is probably impossible, because if I could get... Well, no, that is totally possible. Okay, I think I see the pattern I need. So what I need to create is... See, I had something kind of good going there. Let me do what I did, only a little different. So I'll create one of these again. Now I need to do some prediction here. Yeah, actually, this right here is pretty much okay. Or it would be if you did that a little differently. So your head has to land in a specific place. Right, so if I do that, that serpent is now unbrained. So following unbrained serpent movement, I need to create a structure like this. It can be a lot smaller than that. A structure like that in such a way that's going to cause a serpent to move its head down there. Okay, so there are lots of ways I can experiment with that kind of pattern. Looks like it's going to be... Okay, so if I were to, for example... pull you way over here. Then if I wanted to do that in... So it's better if I... Boy, finish your sentences, Alex. Right. If I do that with a brain snake, it just never lets me go anywhere. Alright. So I created that pattern. Which is no good. I need something specifically different. Alright, let's picture some shapes. My ideal would be a small enclosed chamber down here with a place Beathra can get away diagonally. It'd be best if... Let's see, I'm trying to think about which entrance Beathra will use. So it'd be best if the serpent head were as close as possible to this. So Beathra's entrance wants to be on the southwest side of a thing. So if let's start with serpent as far over here as it'll go, which is that far. No, that's not what I want. To create that, then yeah, I need something that's hard to do. Can I get to the other side and... Yeah, brain serpents. One of my least favorite enemies. Gave me a real hard time at perfection. So the coil I want would start close to either the west wall or the south wall. So to get close to the west wall, I can do that. No, but I need you to not do exactly... Okay, so that's not going to work. I need you to go like this, or like this. One of those two patterns. So come from this direction... No, wait, no, that's wrong. It's the opposite. Either this, or this. So either to come from this direction, which is hard to do, or come from this direction, which feels easier somehow. So let's start by unspooling you differently. Well, this is not exactly ideal. In fact, this is very far from ideal. Why did I do this? I've made a mess. In fact, I've died. Ugh. So, with you coming from here, then you're going to go this way. No, I want you to go horizontally. Okay, this is kind of what I want. It's so hard to move you south. You don't like to go south, huh? Alright, so I need you to turn right around here-ish, or here or so. This is fairly specific. I mean, that's kind of the pattern I'm trying to draw. Oh, actually, this is fairly good. Kind of, almost. Not quite what I'm after, though. Because I'm trying to get... So I need you to make that move, and then let me get away from you far enough to get in there, but I need a different diagonal or something? Could I pull you up north, and then have you follow me to the south? I could. Yeah, so this is very close to what I want. This is very close to what I want. If my passage were shaped slightly differently, or if you had an obstacle here, which is possible, maybe. Okay. Okay, so in order to do that, I could do it... I think I could do it this way. So I bring you there, and then you're all the way on the south. Okay, so that's... You have to make it turn around. That's how you get a brain serpent to go all the way against a wall. Alright, so then I do a pattern like the one I did before. Something like this. Sure, I mean that's... Something simple like that is good enough. So then you go north, come back south, and I've done it! Hey, perfect! Yeah! So that's how you move a brained serpent to the west. Away from Bithro. Neat! That was super cool! Okay, hold mastered! Yay! Show me post mastery. What might be in here? So master walls are still there. They're very hard to see on that floor. They should block bomb explosions, and they do. Postmastery is a single room. Okay. Guards are gonna get hit orbs. Okay, so they do need to hit those orbs. That reopens. Guards have got to stab Seep in order to let me hit this orb to get in there. All guards have to be with me because that closes. This... Wait, what? Oh no. This isn't at all what I thought. Uh-oh. I can't move anywhere, so this is a matter of just arranging their sword directions before I do anything, but doing that will also affect so many things. Oh dear. Wait, when did this open? My name is Bethro. As soon as a guard hits that... So at this point, without managing these correctly, I should be able to kill all the guards. They've killed more than enough Seep for me to be able to get in there safely. They don't know how to get out of here, though. I can get in there safely and kill the other Seep. Doesn't really matter, though, because, like, they hit this orb on their own. I'm going to be standing there, they'll use that. Okay, so... This is just a matter of reorient guard swords. What if I turn them all around, all the way? So you used that orb. You definitely need to be facing... Okay, so it looks like it's just one of... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... No, 1, 2, 3... It's basically just I choose one of these passages to the north. If I choose this one, every guard faces northwest. If I choose this one, every guard faces northeast. If I choose one in between, then every guard to my east faces northwest, every guard to my west faces northeast, basically. So what I want is... Okay, so I do need to know a little bit about guard behavior around bombs. They'll always sidestep like that. Let me just watch. Where's the first one of these that does not hit an orb? Here's one. And I can't move. I can't use those myself because that orb closes this. So, I mean, to me, that would imply that I actually have to exit. Oh, wait, but I can drop trapdoors. Oh no, that makes this a much nastier puzzle. Oh dear. And I can't use those myself. I see. Okay, so controlling for trapdoor pathing. Oh no. Suddenly I don't like this room at all. Well, it would help if there were a mark here. Like one of those two diagonal marks showing which way swords are going to be facing for each thingy. Let's just assume... Well, let's see. Where's the dividing line? It's right on this orb. To the east of that orb, if I'm counting correctly. Well, yeah, Beether will be there. Okay, this is a mirror image. Good to know. So I think I can make this relatively simple. I'm going to force this guard to make this step. I will do it by doing this. And this. There are no trapdoor gates here. However, you're going to be facing the wrong way, so I don't want to do that. Unless I go in the other order. Oh, man! Alright, well, either way, actually, I don't even need to babysit either of these, do I? Because they'll always go... No matter which way they're facing, those will always hit both of those... No. No, of course, they go toward their swords. What am I thinking? can't have you facing this way and you facing this way. That's an impossibility. At least, actually, I'm not certain that it is. Okay. So let's learn some behavior. If I do this, what does that guard do? He steps straight into the orb. Okay, so that seems fairly ideal. So if I do that, and I do... What if I do this? Does that work for both of you? So if I don't mess with the way they're facing... No, you'll of course go that way. So I would have... Your path has to be... How much is it going to take to get you to take that path? More than that. So probably I'm going to change the way you're facing. I can do that. Okay, so I can do that like this. So that right there should be enough to make that guard do his job. It is. Oh, they all prefer to step northwest. So the trapdoor stuff didn't matter, it was just the way he's facing. You know, I have a better idea than all this. I think I know what I want to do. Better idea is... So just drop trapdoors so those guards are forced to hit those orbs, first of all. So I'll do that. Then what I want is just a long path that forces everyone to go all along here to the south of those orbs, because their swords are going to be facing north in some way or another. That guard is not going to use that orb, though. So I think I need to come... Alright, so... The problem I have with this is they're going to arrive at this orb too far apart, aren't they? Well, let's find out. So here's the exit to my maze. I'm going to structure it like this. And just force them to go all along there. Like this. I did that wrong. Yeah, this kind of thing. So I'm going to need to clean up the inner parts of this a little bit. But basically, that is what I'm looking at. Now, I have my suspicions about why this won't actually work, but I'm going to try it anyway. If I leave that, I think you might just step up there and hit that orb for me. Just be a nice guy about it. This has so many problems. Also, I need to make that path not work, don't I? Like this. But then you gotta face the other way. Okay. I seriously doubt this is going to work. But I'll try. Let's give you... Oh, another possible problem. This fuse might reach there before a guard gets to this orb, because I've made my path too long. You did not go where I thought you would go. Alright, so you're a problem. You hit that orb. You You hit that orb. Everybody's going this way. Nobody's taking this path. Of course they're not. That needs to be disconnected. But it can't be disconnected. These won't even make it. Yeah, those don't make it at all. Okay, so that is absolutely the wrong strategy. But I tried it, so now I know why. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, so to assign a guard to an orb, you get this one, you get this one, you get this one, you get these two, you get these two, you get this one, you get this one, you get this one. And I want them all to arrive at roughly close to the same time. That seems more sensible. Alright, so guard lanes. That's your lane. See, now pathfinding distance will make a difference here. So I need to make these all roughly around the same length, I guess? So that's your path. You, I want to face the other way, which I can do easily, and you can just go directly. Now, I don't want to particularly encourage other guards to follow this path. I want this to be more appealing to you, and it should be. So if you face that way, then you should hit this orb on your way. Okay. So then you will do something like this. Here, I'm going to do this first. And carve out a way for you to go that looks something like that. That seems believable enough. Okay, before I go ahead and mirror image that, let me see how well that actually works. This orb was used. You're taking the wrong path. Oh, of course, because you don't like to put your sword there because of the bombs. Wait, okay, so what did you do exactly? You could have gone this way. What path are you seeing? They all took this path because bombs get in the way of their swords, and it would be better if they didn't. Okay. So, let me ignore everybody else and just focus on... Yeah, okay. What if I have you do double duty? You're gonna hit 2 orbs. And you're gonna do it like this. Let's just see what he does, first of all. He does his job correctly. That works great. Everybody arrives in time. That works great. Okay, so I like that. I need to turn you around and drop something. What, like these? If I do that, then you should end up using that orb and taking this path, I think. No, this one's going to look more appealing, isn't it? Kind of, but he still hits the orb. Why does he still hit the orb? Look at that. He goes there, then he goes back. Well, okay, that's fine, I guess. Sure, why not? Alright. And I guess if you're doing double duty with those two, then... Yeah, I guess the thing is I don't want to convolute their paths too much. I want to be sure that they... Let's try this. So that'll be your path. This will join in the middle, I guess. Sure, let's try mirroring what I have so far. or something like it. In the middle, this needs to look like this. Oh, shoot. I feel like I've made that too long. Whoa, also I haven't left... No. I have to... Yeah, all I have to do is just drop enough of those to ensure that they go right by that orb. Okay, so this is enough to test stuff. So used that, turning around. You guys got a little bit jammed up, but that's okay. Okay, the only orbs I'm missing are those two, and I can fix those easily. Okay, that looks like a viable solution, I think. So yeah, just mirror image everything. Be sure that I exit to the west of you. And also drop... Actually, you would go... Okay, you're going to take... I need to exit to the east of you, actually. I think. Alright, so from here, to follow my mirror image, I go here, here... And do something like this. I'm here. Sure, like that or so. The path to that is... I didn't do exactly the right thing. I want to drop this. I mean, it's not that precise, but I'm going to be that precise. Ooh. Sure. I need you specifically to face the other way, and then everything should be good. Okay? Let's not waste fuse time. You used that orb, right? You used that orb, you used that orb. Great. Great, great. Wait. Something went wrong here, didn't it? This orb was not used. How did you end up... Something's wrong with this path. I know how to fix it, I think. I can simply... Oh boy, what can I do? I need to go back a little bit. I want to join the paths in a different way. So basically, instead of splitting that there, I want this to continue up that way and do this. How's that sound? So somebody will take this path, go over there and hit that orb, and then to mirror this, I think I want something like that. Approximately, yeah, something like that should be good enough. And then you need to face the other way, okay? So you've used that orb, you've used that orb. Nobody's taking this path. I have not made it appealing enough. There's no reason to leave this here. That's useless. So let's drop it. Drop all of that. But I do want this to be an appealing path for this dude. You can go this way and that's fine, but you need to take this path. I think doing what I did there should make it quite appealing. Oops. Because that's fairly direct. Goes over the orbs, yeah, I like that. Okay. Used that. You're going that way, perfect. Perfect. Nobody's gonna hit that orb. Oh, they did though. Okay. Just lucky with the preference. Hey, all the doors are open. Those all make it through that door. Perfect. Okay, I solved the puzzle. Killing one seep is all I really need. Though if you want to kill more, that's fine, as I see you've done. Yay, I solved the room! Okay, that was post-mastery. Neat! 11th place. Okay, that took longer than I expected. So that's 300-ish moves. Disoriented does it like this. Let's watch this demo, just for fun. This would be a room with lots of interesting patterns to it. So right, this is going to do some black magic with guard pathfinding. Wow. So that's how you do that minimally. That's clever. I don't know why I felt compelled to watch that. I just wanted to see another pattern than the one I used. Okay, well yeah, that's the end of this hold. I got all the secrets, finished post-mastery. Let's see, if I look at this, that should tell me, well yes, it'll tell me 100% because I already got all the secrets. Someday. There we go. Okay, hold done. Yay! Alright, well, that was Blue Rooms. Very, very nice hold. Feels like it was kind of ahead of its time. Like, not a lot of Journey to Rooted Hold holds that I've seen are of that particular format. So, thanks Insoluble for encouraging me to play that. I enjoyed it tremendously. Yeah, so I'll pick up another hold next time. See you then!